everybody. Welcome to my sketchbook. Please do not notice my nails. They are trash for this entire video, and I deeply apologize. So, I wanted to bring you guys through the process of how I am going to redesign one of my original characters. His name is Fog, and here are some sketches that I was doing when I was kind of bored in art history. I've already designed him, but I really wanted to push his design and just make him better. I was playing around with the split concept. Like he has split hair, I knew that, so I kept one element of the design and I wanted to enhance it. So I'm gonna start off with a beautiful Prismacolor Cola Raised Blue pencil. It's really cool, I've heard, to use Cola Rays, so that's what I do. I use Cola Rays. All of my character designs, they start out as pencil and paper. And when I started doing this when I was like 12 a billion years ago, they were on copy paper. So I have all these just files on like in a big manila folder of all my character designs. I still have all of my original character designs, as ugly as they may be, just in a locked away in a beautiful manila folder. I love starting out my character designs on paper and pencil because you really are just free to do whatever you want and you have a limited color palette, so it's pretty hard to get it muddied up. So this is his first character design, and I liked it. It was okay. I just really wanted to push it because just something doesn't really feel right with his first character design. He was kind of a background character, and I just really wanted him to stand out a little bit more. So I have this little Pinterest board with all 1,000 of my OCs, and this is his little Pinterest board, just picking any inspiration that I could find, anything, any pictures that really speak as him. A little pro tip for character design is to draw inspiration from everywhere. When I made this character, the whole two-toned hair dye was like really big, and his hair design now is even I pull from my own hairstyle. And his little outfits, I wanted to make him have a good recognizable silhouette. His first silhouette wasn't really as good. I just really wanted to push just a little disheveled look, nonchalant look. That's kind of his character traits. And I was just sketching them out because you need to have the silhouette down. And I got some inspiration from Pinterest. I love Pinterest. But anyway, my character designs, they evolve as I grow. They grow with my style. They grow with the trends in other character designs because I look at that stuff. You really need to look at what's around you and see if you want to follow what's around you or if you want to just actively go against it in terms of character design. So here I go. I like doing this with all of my character designs. I kind of write a little info sheet and I kind of sign their name as they would sign it and give their little personality traits. And as a little bonus, I added a little color sketch with my limited Copic marker palette just to see my first initial ideas on his color palette. So now let's get into my digital drawing process. As an animation major, I love me some digital art. I really use this part of the process to really finalize my character's palette and just like overall shape and design. I feel like digital drawing is way more forgiving than pencil and paper. Man, that pencil and paper, if you erase too many times, it breaks. I've been doing digital art for a fat minute now, and I really like going back and seeing just how much my first rendition of the character has changed from the current one. Character design is not static. You can go through a particular design a billion times and it still doesn't have to be right. So as you can see, I'm referencing Fog's first original like digital character design and just changing up the color palette a little bit, pulling some direct colors but then also tweaking some others. And finally, to the final stage, my fine art stage. It's a secret, but I really do enjoy painting and just fine art. So as you can see, I am looking at some reference images for my portrait of Fog that I'd like to do. I'm going for a more semi-realistic style, so more realistic than what I have previously been doing and kind of like a painterly style. I just love doing this. It just brings me so much joy, so I just had to add it in. And I'm using my newest favorite art supply, oil pastels. Oil pastels, they kind of have the look of oil paint, which I also love doing, but they're less messy. They're still pretty messy, but as you can see, you're not like huffing a lot of really bad oil paint fumes. You just got to deal with a little bit of like oil paint specks here and there, as you will see in a moment. Man, you have to just get that grain out. Look at that grain. You have to swipe that stuff away. That's kind of bad. But compared to this, to oil paint, it is nothing. I just love oil paint. I don't know why. I'm a secret fine art major, just secret. So here's my little oil pastel pro tip. Get out your handy dandy toxic mineral spirits and get a brush. I'm actually using just a little scrap of a chocolate wrapper to make for my palette. You get that bad boy, you put some oil pastel on there and it melts it, and then you can use it basically as oil paint. Literally, I'm cheating in the best way possible. I love oil paint. This really helps you refine your oil pastel. As you know, you cannot get real good details in it. It is basically just a crayon. But if you use this little technique, the options are limitless. And here you have it, my final little portrait of our boy Fog. So after all that, we went from our preliminary sketch to our digital rendition to a little oil pastel portrait on the side. I'm proud of us. I'm proud of me, and I love character design, and I hope that you guys, after seeing my process, will love it too. Thank you.